everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a 12 by 12 Cinderella scrapbook paper. The paper that I'm using for today is from a recent purchase I just made over the Thanksgiving holiday from Scrapbook.com. The paper actually already comes like this. It's really pretty. I really liked it. It's actually called EK License Princess Castle. For my paper, I actually didn't want to cut too much into my paper. So instead of my usual 11.5 by 11.5, for today, my paper is going to measure 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. And what I did, I didn't cut from the top. I cut a little bit from this side and the rest from the bottom. So it does measure 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. And now go ahead and back this on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. It's a little bit tricky because I'm not used to the size that I left it at. I'm used to the 11.5 by 11.5. I do have one photo mat. It does measure 5 1/4 by 4.5, and on my silhouette I did do internal offset. For the inside, it does measure 4 1/4 by 3.5, and I did internal offset on my silhouette as well. Now go ahead and place this here on the center. I do have my title. It does read Once Upon a Fairy Tale. My title does measure 2 1/8 by 4 1/4, and I did pop it up between the layers. I do have my prints. My prints measures 4 3/4 by 2 1/4. Now for the prints, I actually did not make them. I actually purchased them from a seller on eBay. Her name is Tatiana. If anybody's interested, I'll go ahead and leave information on the description down below. And I did pop them up on 1 thickness of foam tape. I'm going to place them down here. The rest of my pieces are actually all from Miss K Cuttable, including my title. Next, I do have Cinderella. Cinderella does measure 5 inches by 3, and I also popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have my deer. She does measure 3.5 by 2.5. I do have a little squirrel. It does measure 1 3/4 by 2 1/8. I do have a little bird, measures 1 3/8 by 1.5, and for the little leaves, I did add stickles. And to me, this right here actually looks like a gazebo. So for the gazebo, I do have my beautiful shoe. The shoe does measure 1 5/8 by 1 3/4. I did pop it up on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'm actually going to place this here. Next, I do have 3 butterflies. They do measure 2 5/8 by 3 3/4, and these actually come in the set of 3, and I actually just sized them together. And at the end, I did want an extra butterfly, so I just duplicated the small one. And what I did pop the center and then folded the wings just a bit. Honestly, this layout is a bit girly, but my daughter fell in love with it. And she actually has a lot of pictures of with Cinderella at Disneyland. I know what picture is going to go on here, but it's so girly. And again, my daughter loves it. And there you have it. This is my 12 by 12 Cinderella scrapbook layout. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.